Hello everyone, this is MottBot, this is the PentaCraft server, and this is episode 28. I screwed up the last intro, said it was episode 26, and that was just a time frame error. But no worries, this is a special episode. This is my 50 sub mini special, and it's also a little special because I'm back to using the faithful texture pack, the HD texture pack that I built my base in to start with. And I think it definitely looks a lot better. I changed up the glass texture. Actually, it's a little bit different than the last time. Last time I just had a solid white ring going around. This time I've got the little gaps that you would see naturally in the textures. But anyways, this is my 50 sub mini special. And I just want to say thank you so much. I know it's not a huge amount of subscribers where I'm like some glorious big YouTuber, but it definitely feels good just to get this many. And it's definitely a milestone because you need, of course, 50 to get anywhere higher. And I do hope that, oh, I found a hole, that one day I will get at least a little bit bigger. But I do it for fun, and I'm just really glad that I even got this many. I've had many various YouTube channels in the past, and none have actually been this, so to say, special. They've never gotten this far. And it just feels really good to see that people actually watch my videos and the comments tell me that you enjoy them, which is really quite nice. But anyways, this video is dedicated to those 50 subs. So thank you guys all. Leave a comment down below if you are one of my subs, because that was loud. That was loud. But anyways, turn that down. Leave a comment down below if you are one of my subs, because I would like to thank you in the comments section a little bit more personally than just saying thank you to all you in this video. But anyways, in the last episode, we built the Blaze Farm, and that thing was really quite nice. I really liked it. I thought it looked really nice, but I died during that. At the very end, I got caught in the machine itself and died in the nether, and all my items, well, they went somewhere, and I have no idea where they went. I think they landed in lava, but that's unfortunate, so I lost quite a bit of things, actually. I lost my axe, a silk touch pick, my sword, and all my armor. A few building materials, but those are pretty much nothing compared to my actual tools. But yeah, so I'm kind of back to this. I've actually got to change this too. This is my old skin face. I should change that to my new skin face. And there goes speed. Well, let's jump back over here. Do I have speed now? That is strange. There it is. I think it's that red one over there, that far one away. But anyways, because I died during a server kind of project, I got a little gift to make up for my losses. It is from, oh, we'll hop up here and see it. NU, which is a group of server members. These are their banner arrangement. And yeah, that is Bobblebrain, Panda Joker, and Lol Corp CEO. So thanks to them for this. And it's kind of hard to see at night, actually, but it says NU Care Package, and it is a helicopter. If we hop up here, you can see it a little bit better. I'll zoom in. You can kind of make out the black wool. I'm not sure how well YouTube will render this, but yeah, that's that's awesome. That is a helicopter, and it's dropping down this fence line here to hold up that chest. But if we open that chest, the first time I saw this and I opened it, I was absolutely amazed. And by the way, Iron Golem, so that's funny. We'll probably just let him wander around when I take this down. But let's open this thing up and try not to break your keyboard when you see this. That's a whole lot of diamonds. Now, it is 3 server members, and the server has existed for a while, so it's not like it's, impossible to get a lot of diamonds, and I would assume they have many more than this. But that is absolutely insane. And then every piece of armor that I need, and each tool. So I need to get a Silk Touch pick back, so I'll have to do some enchanting to get that. I can pretty much use anything for a sword. Axe, I would, like something like Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 5, or Efficiency 4 even. Maybe even Silk Touch. But yeah, Unbreaking 3 book, Unbreaking 3 book, Unbreaking 3 book, Infinity book. Now this bow that I have plenty of from my fishery does have Infinity on it, but the Infinity book is great for future bows. On top of that, a Wither Skull. That means I have 3, which I can do another Wither fight because of that. I can get another beacon that'll either go in the nether or at spawn. We have 2 at spawn. I put one there, and Bob will put one there. Other than that, 5 blocks of emeralds, which, I have villagers, so I guess I can trade with them. 64 bookcases. I might find something decorative to do with those. 2 stacks of beef, which is pretty cool. 2 golden apples. 64 ink sacks. I know I had said that ink sacks were fairly hard to find when I was talking about my banners, and I'll get to that in a minute. So I got those 64 mycelium and a lead. And I feel like the lead might have just been something that they just kind of threw about. But yeah, that is literally incredible. I'm kind of completely amazed at that because I've been running around with iron armor and a bow is my weapon for the last little bit. That shouldn't have hurt. That's weird. Oh, well, no feather falling 4. That's why. We'll change that. But yes, I got to do some enchanting. But first, these are the banners I'm going with. I changed these up a little bit from last episode. I didn't actually show how to make them, but you can kind of tell that it's a black banner with an orange fade. And then there's these 3, I don't even know what they're called. They're like 3 spikes across the bottom. And it says red base indented. That must be it. That's, I guess, what it's called. And then a skull in the middle. And I got rid of the bones, just from chopping it off with the ink sacks. But I'll go ahead and craft one of these in a minute. These are supposed to look like flames, and then this would be like the fire coming up over the skull, which I thought looked pretty awesome. And obviously, it represents the many beacons I have fighting all those withers. It's been a while since I've actually been over here to the entrance to the end. This place, I think, still looks pretty good. Yeah, I built this in Faithful as well, so it kind of holds to its true values. And it's also been quite a while since I've been at this farm. This is the Enderman farm, sorry, that Lolcorp CEO built, and it definitely works great. It did take me quite a while to actually get all of this gear enchanted, but I guess it wasn't terribly bad. I found these diamond leggings in a chest back in my base, and they had protection 4 on them, so I was just going to come here, repair them, and add a couple other enchants to them, but they are max use or max repair. So I just tossed those, made some more, and enchanted those, and ended up with Unbreaking 3 and Projectile Protection 4. When I enchanted them at first, all I got was Unbreaking 3, so I added the Projectile Protection 4 book to it. Looking at my other armor, I actually found these boots in a chest right next to those leggings, so that was great. Unbreaking 3, Fire Prot 3, and Feather Falling 4. And then the chest plate, Unbreaking 3, Projectile Prot 4, and my helmet is Prot 4, Respiration 3, Aqua Affinity 1, and Unbreaking 3. To go to my tools, I just repaired my bow. That's the same bow that I had before. My sword is now Sharpness 5, Unbreaking 3, Knockback 2, and Fire Aspect 2. And I could add Bane to it, but I'm not going to worry about that. This is the same pick I had before. Axe is Efficiency 4. Sorry if you just heard that background noise. Unbreaking 3, and then unfortunately it has Fortune 3 on it. It's not good for anything. All it does is make repairs more expensive, and I think it might also mean I get 1 less repair of it as well. Then going to the shovel, it is Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4. That is the same shovel that I had before. Nothing has changed there. But then I also got this pick here, Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3, Silk Touch 1. So I did get my Silk Touch pick back, which is by far the most valuable thing I had on me. But now I'm going to head back to my base and work on what I want to do for this 50 sub special. Being back at my base, I have found a spot for what I want to do in this episode, and unfortunately, it's right here, right where the scout farm is. I think this will be the best place for it because I have plans on expanding in the other directions that I kind of set up to be expanded on. But that means that this thing is going to have to come out, and it's not that big of a problem for me, really. That's really loud still. Wow. Where's blocks? 10. 10. 10. There we go. So yeah, I've changed this thing probably twice, and now I think it's just going to come out and be a different type of farm. Eventually, that's not going to be in this episode. And look at those guys zipping around. Holy cow. That is hysterical. But anyways, this is a special episode. And that means that this build needs to be special. So it's not going to be following the exact color scheme of the rest of my base. You will see some sea lanterns and some quartz. But that's probably about it that you'll see in the rest of my base. Possibly some birchwood, although I think I'd rather use sandstone for the smoother, less noisy texture. And then possibly some glowstone, but probably not. And then the water feature that I keep adding in small places around my base as well. Those are actually gone back here. I Forgot that I had done that. But yeah, so that's going to have to go here. I'm going to add a little bit of a transition, kind of, to get into that new area. But yeah, I want this to be, a special building for special people. Alright, so I think it's safe to say that this transition was not quite as smooth as I had planned. I like the glass though with the stairs, the cyan. Really, I think does work well with the sea lantern behind it as well. So this is the kind of color scheme that I'm going to be going for. And yeah, it does stand out. It's very bright compared to the red around it. But I think that is kind of good. I want us to be kind of something like, hey, I care about this. This means a lot to me, and that's great. That's what I'm looking for. Anyways, sorry. So let's go like this. Probably gonna do a little hallway before I go into the actual room, and then I'll just chuck down a stair like that, two like this, one there. I think this could work. Let's see if I wrap it around like this. Actually, as far as planning goes, I basically planned out that. that was how far I got with that. I think I have some, yeah. So I have some cobblestoney prismarine on me. So I'll get back here. Let's see, let's put that in there. And then, let's see, fill this up. There we go. You won't really be able to see that after. This is going to be a pain with jump boost, isn't it? Let's break, see, I don't need to break that one. And then I'll go up here, because I want to put water across it, so I guess I actually will change that out to that. And wow, I'm really close to the surface right here. Like that's a pillar for the thing that holds up my balcony. Or at least looks like it holds up my balcony. Yeah, okay. Kind of looks actually like almost like a television type scene, which is kind of good. That's kind of what I want to go for. I want to go for something that looks really nice when you're coming into the room. I'll break out this back wall as well, and then go ahead and put more of the cobblestoney stuff along the back. And then I'll also chuck in some sea lanterns, so let's just go ahead and break the rest of that and then fill in with the cobblestoney stuff. I'll put one there, I'll put one there. That should be good. I don't think I'll need one in the middle there. Let's just swap over to this here, that there, and then that. Okay. And then I've got some flower pots. This was part of what I had planned. And then I'll just grab some different flowers and chuck them in there. Let's see. There we go. There we go. And then I'll just go right across like this. Boom, boom. I need to make sure I get one of these over here and one on the other end. And that'll be that. This actually looks... Oh, shoot. Oh, facepalm. That was a failure. Let's pull this back one block. There we go. We're not going to need any of these then either. Whoops. And now it's all going into my inventory. There we go. And then, let's see, which blocks do I need then? Those. And then we got to change that. So this is my Silk Touch pick, please. Yes. Okay. And then we'll swap that for one of these. Here we go. I'll be right back. So I apologize if you heard anything at the end of the last clip in the background. I guess that just kind of comes with owning a cat. But coming with owning an underground base comes a lot of digging. And I dug. And I've got more to dig because I've got to go up a little bit. Unfortunately, this is all under my pond, which means that there's a lot of breaking a few blocks, going up, fixing it, coming back down, breaking a few more, and then continuing that pattern. But I did a little bit of work here. I added in the water, and then I also added the cyan glass across to kind of keep this pattern going. And I think it looks really nice. And it's going to lead right into this room as well, which is just sandstone on the floor. And then I scattered some sea lanterns and some prismarine brick across the floor. And this is a circle. And I've got to figure out what I'm going to do on the walls. I have something kind of planned, but I don't know how well it's going to work. I can do a little bit here. If I just break these going down like this, let's see, let's put that up like that, and then it'll be symmetrical. So see, this is the water I'm talking about. No good, no good, no good. Let's just patch that back up there. There we go. Oh, that really is a problem. Something I don't generally appreciate. Let's come down like, there's more. And there's some there. Alright, well, and there it comes. So this is gonna go, this diorite, basically right actually where that water is. How convenient. Let's break that. And then let's get in here as well, and we'll break those and check that in there. Let's see, that's at that. Oh, that's way off. Oh, come on. I don't have depth strider on these boots, which is a little unfortunate. But yeah, let's try that again. There we go. And then the last one. Are you kidding me? I didn't even think there was water there. Come on, let's go. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna put the diorite in the same place on the floor then. Here we go. And then I will, let's see, come back here, and here comes more water. So then I'll just break these. It's 2, 3, come on, chop, chop. Apparently I chopped with a shovel. And then fill each one of those in, and I'll get up there and repair that in a little bit. And then we'll just break that there. Put each one of those in there. Here, come on, here we go. And then put some glass across that. And then I'll dig out the area behind there and get something back there. And I actually will be using water, so I don't know if I'll use that water or not, the one that's just conveniently there. If I break out all these, I'll have a room for it to come down into. I'm going to need probably right around here. Let's see, that needs to go. No! No! Ender pearls. Ah, where am I? That was a lot of suffocation damage. That went surprisingly well. Well, anyways, this is obviously going to take me quite a while, so I'm going to keep plugging around on the sides here, and I'll get all these done, and then I'll catch up with you after that. And now that all 4 corners are done, I can continue working on these sides here. And I kind of had something in mind, however, with water being right above this, of course it's not above that one. Make me a liar, why don't you? I'm going to have to probably change it a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera, but I thought I would show you what's going on here now that I've got the water in. It looks a little bit better. I think it blends in with this area here a lot more. I'm going to keep the glass going on the sides as well, and the roof that I had planned will probably have to change as well, because like I said, there is water above here. So I'm going to go ahead and do these 3 corners now, and then I'm probably going to get the roof done too, and then we'll see what it looks like after that. I think this was in a very bad location. Yeah, I just flooded. Oh my god, this is no good. Look at where this room is. Look at my pond. My pond is GG. Yeah, this is gonna be complicated roof. Um, Despite all this water, I might be able to show you something of what happened on the walls here. Here we go. Well, here's one wall. Oh wait, crap, I just walked into it. No! Not smart. Not smart at all. Okay, better planning next time. Next time I'll actually think about where stuff goes and not just randomly dig a hole. But this is what the wall looks like, and I've got this line coming around here, and I want to do not necessarily like a pure middle top, like comes to a point. It'll be like a lot more gradual than that, and it'll be a mix of these prismarine and some quartz, so it'll be nice and bright. But yeah, this is what the wall looks like. I do kind of have vague plans of what I want to put in here, but that will not be this episode. That's going to be somewhere down the road. But anyways, yeah, so I'm going to have to fix my little flooding problem here. And then I'll catch up with you after that, and hopefully I'll have a roof that isn't a pond. Alright, so I went with glass for the ceiling. And right now this looks really weird. That's an odd glitch. Oh, hello, that's bright. But anyways, yeah, it's really quite nice. Let's go like this here. And you can see that the sand out here blends real well right in with the sandstone down there. It's not something I'd intended to do, but it worked out real nicely. You can just barely kind of see it, and I think that's really nice. And you can look right into the room when you want to see it, which is really quite awesome. So if we come down here and go back down there, you can see just what's been done. Really did get a lot done in this episode, although the room is still empty, and that will be the next episode. But if we look up here, yeah, I went with a dome shape, completely different than what I had originally intended. But I think this looks really quite nice. Like I said, I love the cyan glass right there, as well as this kind of dome shape here. I like the smoothness of it really, um, and using the different kind of intervals, like having this wrap around like that, and then having the empty corner here. I think that kind of added to the dome shape and made it a little bit more round at the top than just being a peak. So, anyways, this room cannot stay empty. Um, I will put stuff in here in between episodes, but I'm about to run out of time right now, and so that will, like I said, be in between episodes. But anyways, remember, I said if you're subscribed to me, please let me know in the comments, and I will say thank you to you personally. But anyways, this has been Mopbot, and I'm out.